Hello, my darling first graders. Today, you got Mrs. Maloney teaching you about organic shapes. Organic shapes are not like geometric shapes because they are not perfect. They do not have names. They're all crazy like. Instead of being a perfect square with 4 equal sides, or a triangle with 3 sides that touch, organic shapes are really wild. They don't have names. Sometimes they look like stuff, but not everybody thinks of the same name when they see them. So, today we're going to be using these materials to create an artwork with organic shapes. You'll need yarn and a pencil for today. The pencil is to write your name on the cardboard and your code, and then flip the cardboard over just like you always do. Okay, we're ready to go now. My piece of cardboard just so happens to have a white side, so yours might not be white, but that is okay. At the end of this project, you will not be able to see the cardboard at all, no matter what color it is, and also you won't be able to see the yarn at all either. It'll all be covered up with aluminum foil. You'll see. Okay, so when you think about it, any shape, geometric or organic, is made out of a line that wraps around and eventually touches its tail. Check it out. We're going to be using yarn, which is really a line if you think about it, and we are going to create these organic shapes using that. So here's how you get the yarn stuck to the cardboard. You are going to hold down the cardboard with one hand. Make sure you give the glue bottle a good shake and actually draw an organic shape with the glue bottle. Yes, you're going to draw with glue today. Then when you have your shape, you are going to carefully lay the yarn on top of your glue line. If you run out of yarn like here, just pick up another piece and continue on, like so. This piece of yarn was really perfect for the shape that I drew with glue, but if your yarn is too long by the time you reach the end of your shape, well, you can take a pair of scissors and just cut off the extra yarn. Don't worry if that doesn't make sense. I'm going to show you how to cut the yarn later on. But there you go. I have a crazy looking organic shape that kind of looks like a dinosaur, but who knows? And I'm just going to keep going and laying the shapes on top of each other like this. Right there, I'm going to cut that string so that it's shorter later. Oh yeah, you're gonna get glue on your hands today, so when you do, don't take time to go all the way to the sink and wash them. Just pretend you are already at the sink and rub your hands together like crazy, and you will see that the glue just kind of rolls right off. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is the tin foil. You are going to glue this shiny tin foil on top of your organic shapes, and then you're going to press it down with your fingers to make the yarn pop out of the aluminum foil. So let's get this started by putting some dots of glue a lot of places. On the yarn, in the shapes, all over the place. When you have put plenty of glue dots all around your artwork, It's time to take the aluminum foil. Make sure that none of your picture is sticking out from the tin foil, and gently press down to attach the tin foil to the artwork. Ooh, it's so shiny. I love it. As you continue to keep pressing down on the tin foil, you are going to see your organic shapes you made with the yarn pop out. It's really cool. But first, before we add color to this beautiful baby, we need to fix these edges. So flip your artwork all the way over and put glue all the way around the rectangle on the edge. And it's almost like wrapping a present. You are going to take all the edges of the tin foil and bend them over the edge of the cardboard. So right here I kind of had to smear the glue over closer to the edge so that it could actually touch the tin foil, because I didn't put it evenly, but that's okay, it's still gonna stay. So I'm on side number 4. I'm just gonna wrap it around the edge like a present and press it down. The back doesn't look so great, but when you flip it over, oh my, it's a very, very shiny, beautiful project full of organic shapes. Do you see them? The type of yarn that I used for my project was not the best kind to use, I realize. The kind of yarn you are going to use is going to be much better, and you'll be able to see the organic shapes a lot more clearly with your yarn. But anyway, I can still see the shapes well enough to start coloring it. But before I do, I'm going to really press all around the shapes to make them clear. Okay, next, I'm going to gently color in this big banana looking organic shape. And I am going to start with the color pink. Here we go. Now, when you are coloring your shapes, you should use the side of your marker instead of the tip, because aluminum foil is very easy to rip. And these Sharpies are actually kind of sharp when it comes to coloring aluminum foil. It can poke holes in your foil, and that's not the best thing that you want to happen. If you do poke a couple of holes in your foil while you're coloring, it's not the end of the world. You can still continue with your project and not have to throw it away or start over. But just try not to do that by using the edge of your marker, not the tip. And also, when you are coloring the shapes, try your best to leave the yarn lines around the shapes silver. Don't color on the yarn, only color in the shapes. Okay, time to switch to a new color for a new shape, and I'm gonna fast forward this to make it faster. A-ba-boom. Notice I'm not only coloring in the organic shapes in the middle of the project, but I'm also coloring the outer edge. Do you see how I used light blue to color in what looks like the background right now? It's a shape in and of itself, but it's around the edge, so it looks like the background, and you should color that in too. The only thing that should not be colored is the yarn. You got it. It is looking fabulous. Now, one more thing you can do if you're a fast worker and you get all of your organic shapes and the edge of your project colored in is to add more details. You can use patterns, polka dots, stripes, stars, curved lines, anything you want to add some more pizzazz to this project. So I have added polka dots in the orange shape, stripes in the gray shape, stars in the light green shape, and even some curved brown lines in the red shape here. And it is looking fabulous. I love it. And I'm just gonna add some more polka dots to the orange space, and then I think I'm done with this beauty. All right, friends, this has been Mrs. Maloney, definitely not Mrs. Toth, and I hope you enjoyed this organic shape project. See you later.